Say hi.
Hello. Okay. Today is actually my first time doing this thing, so I don't know how it's going to be like, but I just hope that it will really be good and stuff like that. Okay, today I'm going to cook sirloin steak. Okay, to teach you how to make simple sirloin steak. I hope it tastes nice. Okay. First of all, we have some ingredients over here. We have some beef. Beef over here. Yeah. Beef. Oh yeah, by the way, Daniel is helping me with the video, so yeah.
Hello.
So we have some beef over here, followed by some broccoli, okay, and some garlic, and of course for side is for crab meat, okay. Yeah, so basically this is my kitchen. Is small, okay, and don't worry about all the, you know, the washing detergent and everything. It's just away from whatever I'm going to cook, and it's not going to be poison, because honestly speaking, I've been like cooking for so long. Okay, now first of all, we're going to do the beef thing. Okay, now this is a sirloin steak which I bought from Shop and Save. So I don't know why NTUC, not all NTUC have, the one that near my house don't have, so I got to go to Shop and Save. So we're going to use the back of the knife to actually just hit it a bit. Okay, that's to tenderize the whole thing. Okay, so basically I have done for the rest. Okay, don't worry about the bloody thing. It just happens when you're cooking beef. Okay, just wash a bit of the board. Okay, now come to the part where we will do the seasoning. So what do? We have salt. I haven't really got the salt thing. You know, the salt. What do you call it, box or something?
Shaker.
Yeah. So what I usually do is I just gauge, okay, with my hand. Okay, it's probably just about it depends on how much beef you have, and I don't want it to be so salty, so I'll just sprinkle it on top. Okay, just mix a bit. So let's say it's not enough, you can put more salt, but I think for now it's okay. Yeah, because I'm going to make a sauce later, so the sauce is very important. So I think there's no need for too much salt. I really like my kitchen. It's so convenient. I can just do everything here, you know. The only thing is that I wish I have this island thing, you know. Wait until I get another house when I reach now. Okay, so pour pepper. Now Daniel loves pepper, so I don't know. I think this is more than enough pepper actually. We just mix with our hands. Hands must be really clean, okay? Mix it around. And I really love this, you know, this Italian pinch. It's actually bought it from you can buy it at any supermarket, okay? And just pour some, okay? As you pour, just mix around. This is really good for pizza, pasta. You know, when I'm cooking pasta the next time, I'll be using the same thing again. Okay, and then you just marinate it with your hand. Okay, and just put it there for a while. Just a while will do. Okay, I'll just put it here, don't worry. Okay, now next we're gonna do this. Okay, these are broccoli. So what we're going to do is, while I'm boiling water, I'm still boiling. Okay, it's not totally boiled yet, but half boiled at least. Okay, so I'm going to just pour this inside. Now, my main purpose is not to cook the whole thing, it's just to soften it. Okay, so there you go. When you have a rice cooker, and when you do stuff like me, you know, we do not really use stove, more of the electrical stuff. Okay, I will wash it later. Now, okay, now come to this part where we have these onions. Garlic. Now, garlic, there are few ways you can actually chop it like this. Okay, so what happened was, sorry, I'll just leave this here. Okay, so usually this is a very traditional way of doing garlic. So what people usually do with garlic when they chop into pieces is, you just put this garlic like that, right? And then you just start to chop this way, you know, like just chop into pieces, and you just go like that. Something like that, okay? So you just keep doing this the whole day.
Okay, dear. You move your left hand first.
Oh yeah. So you just, I mean, you can chop even much more pieces like that. Okay, but I've been looking for this for a really long time. Okay, this is known as the garlic mincer chopper, whatever you call it. Okay, I got this from Daiso, so it's only $2. It's very, very cheap. So all you need to do is just to put your garlic inside, cut into half, right? You put your garlic inside and just use a lot of strength. Okay lah, when you do chopping, you know, as much strength as you just squeeze it down. See, and you have all these coming out at the side. So you just take the knife, you know, use the back of the knife and just push it down. Wherever they're chopped, just put it together. So you may be able to see the color difference somehow. Okay, when you actually squash this, right, it actually kind of like squash the inside part, so the outer part on here. So you can just ignore it. Okay, squeeze some more, just to finish the whole thing. There you go. So same thing, just wash this board. Right, so we have this whole thing. Now the crab meat, we don't need to do any garnishing or anything. Just later when we cook, right, just add a bit of pepper. Now there's some crab meat that are really lousy. You know, when you go and I can't remember where I get it from, but it's really lousy. It's like everything just come out when you cook, right? It doesn't stick, so everything just become like stripes and just like become like bihun or something like that. So it looks very weird. I hope this crab meat is the one that really sticks. Okay, so we just throw it aside and then we just wash. Just put it aside here. Okay, there you go. So now let's just do the beef thing first. Now what I'm doing is I'm using this electrical stove. I already heated it up a bit while checking on the broccoli. Just wash the beef. Oh, sorry. I'm using this handphone camera, so I don't know whether you can really hear me, but okay, so this is really hot, but this is really good. Okay, so what happened is you have this. I almost forgot this thing. Butter. We're gonna use butter, okay? So you just, there's no need to cut a big piece of butter because it will be too oily at the end of the day. Just a small piece. Something like that. Okay. Now, what I usually do is I'll just leave it, I'll just use my hands. Okay. I'll break it into half and I'll leave the other half there so that I can just use this half, right, to cook. Now, if you think that it's too oily, all you need to do is just to scoop it up. Okay, not an issue. Okay, and just leave it back onto the cover. And then you just use, I'll just get another plate. Give me a while. Right. So what we are going to do today is medium rare. Okay. So just take one. It's going to spill because of it's wet. So okay. When it's medium rare, you just have to each side is just about maybe about 10 seconds or so, or more than, or slightly more than that. I like to use chopsticks for this. Just flip it immediately so that it doesn't get too cooked. Now if you want some more smell, you can just put some more. we just have that fragrance. So okay, if you can take a look at this part here, it just shows you how cooked it is at the side. You see this red part here? So it just shows you how cooked it will be. So you need to test it to feel how soft. So medium rare is definitely there. So just a bit at the side. Medium rare will be a bit more bloody than ever. So if you look at it, right, there's actually blood flowing out. Okay. If you don't want it to be too bloody, just make it a while. It just have this tenderness, you know, over here, medium rare. I just learned how to, you know, from Gordon Ramsay, you know, how to know whether it is medium or medium rare and stuff like that. So medium rare. Then you have enough space for some more butter, just put a bit more. Don't worry about the cover and stuff, you can just wash it later. There you go, put the butter there. And then next one, I'm going to do it like a two-piece thing, so that we will both have 2 pieces to eat.
Yay.
And you see how it actually strings when it's cooked. So it's always a good part to, like, you know, what you call it, tenderize it with the back of the knife. Flip it over. Now if you don't like it to be medium rare, you want it to be medium, you can just leave it on like that for maybe about 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and then you turn. But for me and Daniel, we really love it to be bloody. Don't call us carnivorous or whatever. Just put it down. I think this is a bit more than medium rare. It's probably about medium. Okay. Same thing, go for this. Okay, so now we'll take a look at the broccoli. You can see the water is boiling. So we just leave the broccoli out. The purpose of doing this is just to I'll just switch it off. It's not to make the broccoli fully cooked, but rather make it a bit soft, so that it's easy to eat later. Leave it here for a while. Now I'm going to do this. This is really hot. So let's get some water to rinse it over. That's what to scrub and everything. Okay? You just have to rinse away the oil. Excuse me. Like I said, this is really hot. You hear that sizzling sound. Okay, oops, I just forgot to wipe the bottom, but it's okay. Okay, so what happens next is this. Now, if you have remaining butter, you can still use the butter for the vegetables. Actually, I would actually recommend olive oil. It's actually better. I do have olive oil, so we can just have a bit of olive oil to fry the vegetable. Pour some olive. Okay. So I will usually like to mix it around. Usually houses are built, I don't know, it just tilts, so you have to find a way to do this. And then these are the garlic. Now I'm not going to use all the garlic because I'm going to use the rest for later part, okay? So what I'm going to do is